Welcome to the Battle Zone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, introducing first, accompanied by the rivalry. One half of the new MMA Wrestling League, Joshi Tag Team Champions. Coming out of the unified School of the Tiger style, for the ring, Tiger.
This match, a one-on-one affair, starting us off as Spring Tiger, one half of the new Tag Team Champions, about to engage in some feline-on-feline violence. Cat lovers, gird your loins. This is going to be a big one.
And her opponents making her way to the ring from the realm of the Yokai, accompanied by the Manipulator, representing Monster Union.
You can get on with it anytime you like.
Nekomusume!
Timing! Right now, Wild Thing, the tag team partner of Nekomusume, engaged in a best-of-7 series with Usa-chan. That second match in that series will be a little bit later tonight. So you will be seeing twice the forces of Monster Union making their way to the ring. They're also in the men's division, best 4 for the tag team division. Looking to face the new classics as we get closer to the AWL season finale. Season 21 finale coming up in just about a month now. Tonight in, spinning, I don't know if that was a spinning back fist or spinning back elbow, but whatever it was, it hit with the agility and speed of the cat. In our main event tonight, we're going to have the AWL Canadian National Championship finally defended for the first time by Matt Classic 2. He faces off against former champion Kid Canada, one-on-one. That will be our main event this evening. We have also got a women's fight for 4. Willow Nightingale of All Elite Wrestling versus Project Kaiju will be in action. And in the Joshi Tag Team Division, we've got a women's fight for 4. It is the Wasteland War Party, the new arrivals in the Joshi Tag Division, Hailey Howitzer, Max the Impaler, versus the Ladies of Lucha, Joya, and Tormenta del Fuego. All that, plus a whole lot more. We got Razerwyng set for action against Tanaka, Kenichi. Ooh, big double stomp by Spring Tiger. All that action and a whole lot more coming up here on AWL Strong and Free from the Greater Toronto Area and the AWL Battle Zone. Sold out tonight yet again, as we have come to expect, the hottest ticket in the GTA. We were outselling the CNE not that long ago, actually. It's been a big week, it's been a big fortnight, if you will, in professional wrestling. And we're hoping to bring you a little bit of stability, a little bit of predictability, a little bit of normality in the world of the great grappling arts. And we thank you for joining us. If you like the show, if you like what we're doing, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. That really would help us out. Leave a comment. That might actually get us onto something, some sort of an algorithm series of steps. I don't know how it works. I just like making YouTube videos about wrestling. It's a hobby and a time-consuming one. About 2 minutes in, speaking of time, cover here, Nekomusume, 1, 2. Now, a win in a singles match, even against a tag team champion, that's not really going to get you into the best 4 as far as the tag team division is concerned. But it could very well lead to a fight for 4, a non-title match, perhaps, for the team of Monster Union, who could actually really use it. If I take a quick look here at the Unholy Alliance, Monster Union, they're at the bottom of the tag team rankings right now, 1-5, for a ratio of -4. They are in the basement of the tag team division. So, wins over champions, that's going to help you. Referee has begun the count on the outside. Remember, it's a 20 count in the AWL. Other promotions like to use a 10 count, especially here in the West, as it is called. I hate that term. The Occidental sphere of influence, the Euro-colonial world, if you will. Canada, the United States, etc. They love to use that 10 count on the outside. No, we maintain AWL rules, forged in Japan, exported around the world. Oh, elbow drop from the top! And never underestimate the leaping ability. She didn't even have to wiggle her butt to do it. A discus knee lift by Spring Tiger, a classically trained wrestler of infinite depth. What is she looking for here? She's looking, wait a minute, that's the catatonic! Catatonic! That's Nekomusume's own finishing maneuver, the backpack stunner. She calls it a catatonic. Catatonic Tiger style. And yeah, we're about 4 minutes into the first match on the show, and we're already getting a Fight Forever chant. God, I love wrestling. Spring Tiger coming into this match, by the way, 27 wins, 28 losses in her AWL career, ratio of -1. Nekomusume, not so hot. 27 wins, 36 losses, ratio of -9. And wait a minute, it has been said for generations that cats are shadow walkers. That's why they're favored as the familiars of witches throughout the generations. Snapmare. Oh! Great centripetal force on that spin kick. The superhuman agility of Nekomusume. And neither of these two cats are going to have a single problem fighting on the outside, fighting up. Oh, wait a minute. Gotch-style pile driver on the floor. And Spring Tiger trying to pull her opponent up to try and get... Trying to get things back into the ring, but gingerly, a perfectly executed Gotch-style pile driver. Spin kick does not connect, going up to the ropes. Feline agility, that's why Nekomusume is such an asset to the Monster Union squad. Collar and elbow inverted into, boom! Split leg drop. And the manipulator, I don't know what she was doing. I think she chanting some kind of a spell. I don't know what she was doing. But again, almost a discus big boot that time. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A reigning multi-time tag team champion is Spring Tiger. A flurry of offense here. The knees, the back paws of Nekomusume, the cat daughter. A creature of Japanese mythology and folklore. Oh, no, goes for the suplex. But the cat lands on her feet. The tigers bear the visage of the feline ways, but they are human deep down where it counts. Nekomusume, something very much more. Into the cover in the corner. 1, 2... Dragoness looking on. Nothing she can do here. Can't come in and legally break up the pin as she would in a tag team match. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. Cats always land on their feet wherever their feet happen to land. Perfect landing, the Pele kick. That can be a knockout blow. 1, 2. No, Spring Tiger digging down deep, pulling out that strong style fighting spirit Tokon stuff. Chant for women's wrestling. You better believe it. This is the best of women's wrestling in this world. 3 minutes on the clock. Springboard drop kick. Almost a modified kangaroo kick, if you insist. Collar and elbow. Going for that split leg again. No, yes, she is. The split leg drop. Some of the largest muscle groups in the body, in the legs. That's why leg drops are so darn dangerous. Getting down out of the tree, rethinking the technique here. You can't go make a tag. Oh, but walking right into the drop kick. Nekomusume able to take back control of the contest with only about 2.5 minutes on the clock. Going up, boom, body slam, sit out body slam. When I say classically trained, that's what I mean. Going up, but innovative as well, the 450 elbow. Shoots the half, makes come with the manipulator with the distraction. 1, 2, 4
minutes remaining.
Get to the, come on, ref, you can do your job here. 1, 2. Okay, that had to be at least a 10 count. That's some old school deathmatch garbage. Rapid procession of double stomps. Spring Tiger gonna go for that 450 elbow. It worked once, if she hits it, it'll work again, but no! Nekomusume escapes. About 90 seconds left, going for the catatonic, I think. She likes that out of the fireman's carry. Tiger screw, leg whip from the Tigress. What is it? Oh, interesting. Armbar bulldog. But now going one more time for that 450 elbow. Straight into the cover, not wasting any time here. 1, 2, 3. No need for that 1 minute time call. Alright, congratulations. Wait, no, who's that? Who the hell is that? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, someone just jumped like a... I don't think that's a fan. Someone just jumped into the ring from the audience. That is... I don't know who that is, but I know a black tiger when I see one. As far as I'm aware, that is not a member of the Unified School of the Tiger style. But that is a black tiger, a pure black tiger. Attacking the AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions. Head scissors by the Golden Tiger. Spring Tiger, of course, trained in the Golden School of the Tiger style before the unification. And now trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe give us some time to interrogate this new woman. With that Paradise Lock. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a match. This is not... I don't know who this person is, but what the hell is security? I don't know who this person is. But they're not part of the AWL. Over the top rope! Dragoness helping out her partner here. Back into the ring. I don't know who this... Okay. Do we have anything on this woman? Do we have any idea who this person is? I'm sorry, fans. I'm trying to talk to people in my headset here. No. How'd she get it? You thought she was a Tiger the Dark fan? Christ. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Spring Tiger. Bringing out a stop sign from under the ring. Why the hell is that there? Wait a minute. Electric chair by this Black Tigress, I'm guessing? Lady Black Tiger? The Black Tiger girl? I don't know. Or just plain Black Tiger. That would make her Black Tiger 5, I think, of the AWL, but a... Do I have to say it? Okay, I have to say it. Dragoness putting a stop to this new Black Tiger. I apologize for that joke. That was in my headset. Someone told me to say that. Okay, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a match on this professional wrestling show. Our next contest is scheduled to be a high-speed rules match between Thug Life's Kenichi and Razerwyng. So please stay tuned for that, or skip ahead down below. But this, now the Black Tiger's going after Spring Tiger and backstepping away from the spin kick. You see some double team. Yes, no, double noggin knocker. A meeting of the minds from the tag team champions. Dragon is now looking for a weapon. Pulls out a ladder, crossbody. This is not a professional wrestling match. This is a fight, but these are at least two trained professional wrestlers resorting to the techniques of their training. Just like a judoka will resort to a throw in a street fight. Dragoness looking for Dragon Drop number 3. And this is all legal, ladies and gentlemen. If you hop the barricade, you are subject to a beatdown. Dragon Star. Dragoness showing the Dragon School, the Dragon style of professional wrestling. The Black Tigress. Swing and a miss here. But she wants... Oh, the double stomp! And now... Okay, that's definitely a Tiger-style move. That is the Sumatran stomp. Into the... Oh, got into the stop sign. Okay, we're gonna trying to get some order here. Our cameras have been rolling this whole time. Let's take a look at that. Look how she rolls her opponent right on top of the... Or target, I should say, right on top of that steel stop sign. I do not know who this Black Tiger is. But she is now a threat to the AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions. And I don't think we have to, we don't have to jump to too many conclusions to assume that she's here for Spring Tiger. As AWL officials attempt to restore order, we're going to skip forward a little bit. It's time for some high-speed wrestling. Oh good, some of his injuries are healed. Please give him more.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under high-speed rules. Already in the ring, Bud Light punches off the Kenichi down his opponent from cyberspace. The flyest wrestler in the galaxy, Razerwyng!
As we try to continue... Remember when I said we were going to try and give you some normalcy tonight? I apologize. Tanaka Kenichi already locked in the danger zone. Razerwyng, I'm sorry to say, currently there as well, but much closer to saving himself. Victory tonight would help. Tanaka Kenichi, the only member of the 100 Loss Club. I think we all know the rules of high-speed AWL wrestling by now. 5 minutes on the clock, no time calls. Falls count anywhere. No countouts, no rope breaks. You got 5 minutes, get the job done. And a tie, a time limit draw, counts as a loss for both wrestlers. Cover here, 1, 2. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush, the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, taking a little too long to get there, in my opinion. One of the downsides of the high-speed rules. Submissions. High-speed rules, submissions legal on the outside. This new rule system that we've implemented, we're debating whether or not to make this an official division, quite frankly. And you know what that would require. It would require an act of golden creation. But right now, this is a chance for a high-flying, high-speed, high-octane wrestler like Razerwyng, who's looking for the Swanton Bomb, nails it. And he could probably pick up the win right here in just over a minute to pick out by Thug Light Tanaka Kenichi. Razerwyng 6-11 in his AWL career. A win here takes him a lot closer to salvation. Oh, neck breaker. And he goes into, yep, knee got a street cutter for the 1, 2. Pick out by the flyest wrestler in the galaxy. United States independent standout. We're happy to have him up here in Canada. From the east coast of the United States. Knee drop. Can do it again. He does. And as always, Tanaka Kenichi, it's not that he isn't an athlete, it's just that he isn't a wrestler. And he sucks at it. You can see the showboating here, and okay, don't need to do any of this. Just hit that elbow drop on the inside of your opponent's knee. You can damage all sorts of ligaments. Ooh, right hand. Collar and elbow into the far corner. Wait a minute, Razerwyng with something planned. Big tornado DDT! Razerwyng flipping and flying all over the AWL ring. One of the best high flyers we've got, quite frankly. Elbow strikes out of the figure 4 headlock. Both these men looking to get out of, well, I'm sorry, but mathematically looking at it, Thug Light Tanaka Kenichi will be competing in Botsumania this season. That means that he's going to have to beat one of 3 other men in order to survive and keep his AWL contract intact. He's been the Houdini of Botsumania matches for years now. Is this year going to finally be the end of Thug Life? Into the cover here, high leg lariat for the 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Razerwyng takes a big step towards salvation. And with that, Razerwyng ties Rock Hard Juice Robinson at -4 in the win-loss record, which means those two are going to have to fight with a Danger Zone place on the line. Last time these two fought, it was a 10-minute time limit draw. Let's see if history repeats itself or we get our first point in the best of 7 series.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is the second match in the best of 7 series. Making her way from the Warren, currently possessing 0 victories, Lucha.
And ladies and gentlemen, the AWL Commissioner's Office has announced that in the event of a draw between these two competitors, there will be an 8th and final match wherein there must be a winner. Further stipulations to be announced if necessary. That's all I've been told. That's what's on the document here. We will have a definitive winner to this best of 7 series one way or the other. Usa-chan, remember, fighting for love, trying to get a new AWL contract for her girlfriend Betty Bubbles, bring her back from Botsumania as a manager. Wild Thing on a recruitment drive. If Usa-chan loses this series, she has to join Monster Union.
And her opponent, being accompanied by the Manipulator, representing Monster Union and out of Transylvania, possessing 0 victories.
Ow, my ears. Well, Wild Thing screeching Viva Monster Union. Could it be Usa-chan with that same battle cry in as few as 4 matches? 6 matches remain. 3 victories get you a tie. So right now you still need 4 to win. 10 minutes on the clock, standard AWL rules as it should be. Swing and a miss at the beginning. Usa-chan goes up, high cross body, the leg strength of a rabbit-style wrestler. 1 kick out. Usa-chan, who at the very beginning of our season, if you remember, was attacking members of Monster Union backstage, in the parking lot, in the hallway. It was not good. It was unprofessional. She suffered a 1-month suspension. The only reason she wasn't fired is that she didn't attack any of our production personnel. She kept her actions targeted at Monster Union. But finally, this late in the season, transferred from AWL Hontai to AWL Strong and Free. Usa-chan brings her AWL Hontai win-loss record with her. 33 wins, 23 losses, ratio of +10. Wild Thing, almost the exact opposite story. 24 wins, 37 losses, ratio of -13. Wild Thing officially, at the moment, still in the danger zone. At least on the women's side of the roster. This year we will have, once again, 2 Botsumania matches at the season finale. And we will lose a man and a woman from the AWL roster. But that just means we're going to be clearing room for new talent, the new wrestlers from the dojo to make their graduation matches, and we will expand the AWL as we always have. So right now, the win-loss records, and I almost never say this, don't really matter. What matters is the best of 7 series, and right now it's 0-0. So these two on very even footing. These are veterans of the AWL Joshi division. They've been here since the very beginning of the division. In fact, it was several years ago now at Golden War, at our Golden Week pay-per-view. these two were 2 out of 4 members, along with Dragoness and Akira Merune, in the women's ladder match that crowned the first ever AWL Joshi champion. It was Akira Merune victorious on that night. So these two know each other. These two have wrestled each other literally all over the world. They've wrestled on 2 different continents, almost like exact opposite sides of the planet now. 7:30 on the clock. Plenty of time here now. In the event of another time limit draw, this would essentially become a best of 5 series. Springboard. Oh! Springboard into the forearm. Never underestimate the leaping ability, the leg strength of a rabbit wrestler. Oh! Double stomp! Running double stomp to a standing opponent. That always looks awkward as hell, but it works. Getting a deep 2 count there as we're 3 minutes into the contest. I do have a security update. The mystery woman has, the Black Tigress has evaded AWL security and has fled the building. I don't know what the heck is going on, but we have a new Black Tiger, and we are awaiting word from the rest of the Unified School of the Tiger Style, trying to figure out what's going on there, as Usa-chan over the top rope, back first. And actually that's a really smart move, because if you go back first, yes, you have to turn your back to your opponent, but that's a larger part of your body, that's more surface area, so you're essentially hitting with a larger weapon, so less of a chance that you're going to miss at least grazing your opponent. And if you do, you're going to land back first on the outside. You're not going to land right on your forehead as you would with a tope suicida, or right on your butt as you would with a tope con hiro. So Usa-chan with excellent technique here, and I think that might be her advantage over Wild Thing, who is quite literally a wild thing. You never know what she's going to do. She is unpredictable in the ring. Ooh! Sit out with the inverted dragon drop. As the referee hits the halfway point of the 20 count. Usa-chan still technically outside the ring, and oh, that's going to reset the count. And Usa-chan going to fly from the top of the ring down to the floor. She's got evil intentions, and she's got it. The things we do for love, ladies and gentlemen. Last season at Batsu Mania, it was the 1-2-3 after the Lycanthra bomb from Wild Thing that ended the AWL in-ring career of Betty Bubbles, split up the loving couple. This is about vengeance.
5 minutes have elapsed. 5 remain.
Vengeance and justice. Physical vengeance on the woman who ended the career of your girlfriend, and justice in that you at least sort of get her back. Oh, Jesus Christ! That was a pile driver on freaking concrete. I need to watch my language. Oh no. No. They're on the concrete. They're beyond the padding. Oh no! These two are trying to kill each other. Oh! Oh, again, that you can see the gray. That is concrete. You can see the edge of the padding. I mean, Usa-chan did do a lot of this backstage, but... Oh, no, not again. Fireman's carry position. Oh! Transylvanian drop. Back first onto bare concrete. Referee's up to 17. Oh, no, not again. A second. Samoan drop. Transylvanian drop. And Wild Thing is going to take the count out. Usa-chan is not moving. The feral beast waiting for the win. 1-0. Yeah, that was that second Samoa drop, and you can see Transylvanian drop, excuse me. You can see Usa-chan not even twitching an ear in this situation.
Here's our winner. Willow!
As senior official Joey Baba Ganoush from the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family wisely is getting out of Dodge. The Wasteland War Party has stormed onto the scene in the AWL Women's Tag Team Division. Now, can they set themselves up for a future championship match?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a fight for four. Introducing first. Making their way to the ring from the Wasteland, a tag team combination of Heidi Howitzer and Max Nightingale. Together they are the Wasteland War Party.
Wasteland War Party, undefeated in tag team action in the Animated Wrestling League. The driver, Heidi Howitzer, made her singles debut with a victory against Lupe Peligro, who will be in the ringside area as corner woman tonight for the ladies of Lucha. Wasteland War Party, dominant new force in the AWL Strong and Free Joshi Tag Team Division. Max the Impaler also 5-3.
Being accompanied by Lupe Peligro, the tag team combination of Joya and Orlando Fuego. The ladies of Lucha.
Joya, the jewel of Lucha Libre. 22-28 in her AWL career. Tormenta del Fuego, the Firestorm. 11-31. She's in the danger zone right now. But getting yourself into a #1 contendership or a championship position saves you from Botsamania automatically, regardless of your win-loss records. And of course, a couple of wins on the way won't hurt. And just like that, we got our first tag of the contest. Collar and elbow tie-up. Tormenta del Fuego going into the neutral corner. As Heidi Howitzer twisting the rules and the arm of the Firestorm. The trio of luchadoras looking to regain prominence. It's been a bad couple of seasons for the ladies of Lucha, quite frankly, both in singles and tag team action. The referee almost predicting the tag there, shall we say. Collar and elbow tie-up. Max the Impaler, they are, as I was trying to say before I got cut off by the announcer, 5 wins, 3 losses in a relatively short AWL career. The non-binary nightmare, the warrior from the Wasteland, the leader of the Wasteland War Party. Oh, and that is why. Yikes. These two powerhouses, what do we have here? Boom. I notice how the Wasteland War Party, while they look like a pure power team, there's some strategy going on here as well. Isolating Tormenta del Fuego in the Wasteland corner of the ring, making it very difficult to make a tag, making it more difficult to break up a potential pin. But Tormenta del Fuego, go! Spearing Joya out of her boots as Heidi Howitzer. Tormenta del Fuego goes to the ropes to protect herself there for a moment. Oof! Was that? I think it was a Mohawk butt. Is the Mohawk considered a foreign object? I don't know. Wait a minute. Figure 4 headlock, looking for a submission here early. That's sort of Yabe style. And that unusual Lucha Libre. Oh, wait a minute. Full Nelson. Literally the oldest trick in the book. Genuinely, that might be the oldest submission in the history of combat sports. And it's going to be a fine. Headbutts, not legal in the AWL. You're not going to get disqualified for it, but you will get a fine. I would not expect, even in victory, the Wasteland War Party to get paid tonight. And frankly, I don't think they care. Oh, what is the... Oh, no. Oh! Okay, I thought that was going to be a pile driver there for a second, and that was a bad looking position. Heidi Howitzer undefeated in the Animated Wrestling League, 2-0. Debuting earlier this season, 12 minutes remaining on the clock, 15-minute time limit in this fight for 4. Now, it's been a bit complicated in the AWL Best 4 as of late in the Joshi division. We right now, Willow Nightingale and Edith Surreal are the #1 contenders. Yin and Yang, #2, Dominant Submission, has dropped to 3, and the winner of this contest will be #4 in the AWL Best 4. Now remember, you don't necessarily have to be the #1 rank to be the #1 contender. Anyone in the Best 4 can challenge. Though you are expected to maintain your rank through consistent victories. And if you're in the #4 slot, if you lose to, well, pretty much anybody who isn't ranked above you, boom, you're out. Championship matches do not come around every day in the Animated Wrestling League. That is by design. There are no automatic rematches, no, hey, it's you and him fight. We'll let you do that for non-title bouts, but with the championship on the line, you have to earn it. It should be crystal clear what you did to earn your opportunity. Heidi Howitzer, incredibly stale. No, power slam! Caught her! Caught the spear into the power slam. Tormenta del Fuego. Catch and Kamehameha, the fireball punch from the firestorm of Lucha Libre. Is she going for a tag? Yes, she is, on the advice, apparently, of Lupe Peligro, the knockout queen, at ringside. Only a recent convert to the LOL cause. And a bit of a screw-up by Heidi Howitzer. Could this be her first loss in the AWL? No, it is not. At least not yet. She's about a third of the way through the time limit now. Joya, quite used to fighting women bigger than her. This is her 51st match in the AWL. I imagine most of them against bigger women.
5 minutes left. 10 minutes.
Joya's going to look to cut Heidi Howitzer down. Oh, wait a minute! Tope con hilo from a standing start. Most wrestlers have to get a running start to clear the ropes. Joya just did it from standing. All 4 women brawling on the outside. Your legal combatants are Heidi Howitzer, the woman with the mohawk, and Joya in the silver and rainbow iridescence. Right now, it looks like the ladies of Lucha mostly in control here, but the only fight that matters is between Heidi and Joya. And I'll remind you, in the event of a count-out, a ring-out, that still allows for advancement. Heidi Howitzer escapes out the back and chop block right behind the knee. That smart lot of nerves, big cluster of nerves behind the kneecap. If you can hit someone from the back of the knee, you can do a lot of damage to that leg. About 9 minutes on the clock now as Joya returns to the ring. And letting the count continue, going after the non-binary nightmare. And they hit a stunner on Joya. Oh, and there's the spear. 12. Now the referee does acknowledge the tag. Tormenta del Fuego is legal, but has Heidi Howitzer realized it? Well, she has now. 8.5. Oh no. Argentinian backbreak position, but a drop. Looking up at the lights. But a quick and easy break up there by Joya. Way too close to the luchador corner. Uh-oh, Heidi about to do something stupid. Tope suicida, but a step aside. It's called a high-risk maneuver for a reason, as Heidi Howitzer face plants on the outside of the Animated Wrestling League ring here in the battle zone. Our camera bots are having trouble keeping up with this. It's a war on 2 fronts, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just to get your nose, to get your foot in the door, get a sniff at the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship. Currently held by Dragon and Tiger. Speaking of which, I have been told that Dragoness, after that Sumatran stomp from the mysterious Black Tiger, she has been checked over by Dr. Marcus Feelgood of the AWL medical team, and she is going to be okay. Bruising to the face and nose, but no concussion, no teeth knocked out. She got extremely lucky, a centimeter either way, and her career could have ended the same way her father did, via concussion. That Uh-oh. Wasteland. Pile driver. 1, 2. Joya saving the match for her team. That's why tag team matches get extra time on the clock. Oh! Joya getting introduced to the steel superstructure of that ring the hard way. Collar in, Goozle, chokeslam looking. Oh, wow. An almost effortless chokeslam on a technically taller woman. Going up, down, elbow drop from the top, and there's nobody there for the nightmare. DDT, 1, kick out. 6:20 on the clock. Tormenta del Fuego. I think at this point she's mathematically locked in the danger zone. But she's going to try and save herself here, get title contention, maybe get a belt. That would save her. That's kind of her only hope at this point. Kick to the midsection. Oh, great dodge roll by Joya, who does have the agility and the speed advantage over the non-binary Nightmare, and she's going to use that to her advantage. Of course, Max with the power advantage, and yes, they managed to get the shoulder up. Just in time. 5.5. And this is about the point in the match where you start to wonder, when does fatigue become a factor? There's plenty of tape of Max the Impaler in the NWA if you can stomach watching that. But silk diving tag here, Ricky DeRoberts style. There's almost no footage, at least in the AWL, almost no footage of the increasingly fined Heidi Howitzer. So we don't know what the battery life is on Heidi. Sling Blade by Joya anticipates the attack, but can't do too much about it. Heidi Howitzer again. Okay, she's going to owe us money for this appearance. Right hand reversal. Forearm strike, and she's got those guards on her forearm, so her forearm strikes hurt a little bit more. They're not registered as a weapon, and that's fair. Heidi Howitzer in complete control right now. Irish whip off of the ropes, drop down. Oh, look at, no good, she caught her with a goozle, caught her with a choke slam. Oh no, imagine running into somebody's hand around your throat and then getting choke slammed. That could be a deadly combination, literally. As Heidi Howitzer tags out, Max the Impaler makes their way into the ring legally. 4 minutes on the clock. And just picking up the scraps at this point. Gut wrench, deadlift, and the referee mercifully calling an end to this. Wasteland War Party are in the AWL Best 4. Tormenta del Fuego is in Botsumania. And Heidi got the car.
Here are your winners, the Wasteland War Party.
After a chaotic week in the Joshi Tag Team Division, that is your confirmed AWL Best 4. We continue now with another contendership match in the singles division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fight for introducing first to represent all Elite Wrestling. He is the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Champion, the Babe with the House, Willow.
Willow Nightingale making her way to the ring. We thank Tony Khan. We respect his decision making here in the AWL. But we are happy to work with All Elite Wrestling. We're hoping to expand that connection here on AWL Strong and Free in the future. But right now, we're just happy to be visited by a former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion, the Babe with the Power. Could she be the AWL Singles Joshi Champion? I think she's got all the tools in the toolbox to do it. But she's going to have to face a monster.
And her opponent, being accompanied by her creator, Dr. Jigoku, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the Ultimates. Project Kaiju.
I believe the expression is big meaty women slapping meat. That's not the expression, then it actually doesn't work. Big meaty maidens slapping meat. That works. Kind of. Project Kaiju, the most recent former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion, Tag Team Supremacy broken here on AWL Strong and Free. Never miss an episode, you never know what's going to happen. But Project Kaiju 9-3 in its AWL career, ratio of +6. That puts it in contention for this opportunity. And of course, Willow, a star around the world, former Strong Openweight Women's Champion, former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion, former Campeona de Parejas in Chikara, former multi-time challenger to the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, going up, boom! And of course, winner of the Owen on the ladies' side of the bracket, boom! And how many people have the power, the Babe with the Power, how many people have the power to do a one-arm power slam to Project Kaiju? Her name literally means giant monster, or giant beast. Collar and elbow here, going up, the Coley driver maybe, no. Gonna be looking for the snake eyes into the corner! And Willow collapses. Willow Nightingale, 12-11 in her AWL career. Ratio of +1. And doing it again, another one-arm power slam as the diabolical Dr. Jigoku looking on from ringside. Taking a quick look at the AWL Best 4 in the Joshi Singles Division. It's a who's who of both brands. Dragoness, number 1. Emily Nagasaki, number 2. Wakazaki Ai, number 3. And the winner of this match will join that quartet, all looking for an opportunity against the undefeated true Toronto star, Amy Wade. Covered here by Project Kaiju, but only for the 1 count. You're going to be putting yourself into the professional wrestling history books if you're the one to end the career, or end the win streak, end the undefeated streak of Amy Wade, the 3-sport athlete out of the University of Toronto. Willow Nightingale, no slouch in the training and athleticism department, but about to run face first into a Kaiju crash! That is not a good combination. 1, 2, 3. 2.5. Women's wrestling indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Women's wrestling, the highlight of the night. In the semi-final position tonight, the only thing topping this contenders match, this fight for 4, this chance to get into the AWL Best 4, is a championship match. And that's going to be for the Canadian National title that is coming up next. Matt Classic 2, the Innovator, versus the most Canadian man in the world, a former champion, looking to become a 2-time Canadian National Champion. That is your main event tonight, Kid Canada versus Matt Classic 2 for the Big Maple Leaf Belt. The BMB, the Big Maple Leaf Belt. We're probably not going to call that. Going up. And, ooh! Irish whip off of the ropes. Maybe a bit of a mistake. Maybe should have tried to trap Project Kaiju in the corner. I'm not sure, but I trust Willow. And Willow Uranagi. 1, 2. Willow bringing the power. She's going to be looking for that babe with the power bomb, the gut wrench power bomb, sit out style. A vertical suplex could do some damage too, but a vertical suplex toss. Willow wisely remaining on her feet so she can hit that drop kick. 6 minutes remain. Now, in the event of a time limit draw, neither woman qualifies for the AWL Best 4. We will find new contenders in the future, either here on Strong and Free or over on AWL Hontai in Japan. Irish whip into the corner. Far away from Dr. Jigoku from any possible interference. Irish whip, here we go. This is the pounce! Period. Willow with the pounce, but way too close to the ropes there. Referee calls it correctly. Ooh! Front flip senton. And Willow Nightingale, not known for being a high flyer, but can do it when necessary. Big old splash, but no water in the pool. Backsplash from the monster, from the robot, from the bastardization of the mad sciences known as Project Kaiju of the Augments. Oh no, just a face lock.
5 minutes to the last. 5 remain.
Willow hears the time call, gets out, realizes he's only got about half the time left. Huge clothesline, turning Project Kaiju inside out. This is a Clash of the Titans right here in your YouTube feed, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a subscribe. Come on. You know you're loving this. 4.5 minutes. Approximately armor-piercing slap to the armored cyborg. Remember, most of these augments were actual students of the AWL dojo, but they washed out of the program. Went to Dr. Jigoku out of desperation. Willow literally on the ropes right now. Irish whip. Oh! A Kaiju crash! Will that be the period? Yes, it is. That's the exclamation point. All for Dr. Jigoku. Subite Jigoku Hakase no Tameni. And with that, Project Kaiju proves her worthiness. Proves her value to her creator after losing the tag team titles to Dragoness and Spring Tiger. A claim to fame in the Best 4. We take a look now. There it is. The Magnificent Four. Dragoness, Nagasaki, Wakazaki, and Kaiju. Main event time, are we going to have our first ever two-time Canadian National Champion?
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, one submission and knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling Canadian National Championship. $129 matches in the Animated Wrestling League. He has obtained 69 wins and 60 losses, ratio of +9. And he was the first Canadian man to hold the Canadian National Championship. First Canadian overall, of course, Amy Wade. The Kid Canada's championship reign did not go the way he wanted it. So he is looking for that rarest of things in this life, a second chance. And someone who knows all about second chances is this man. The man who was once banished from the AWL for failing the test of 10. His father fought to bring him back, and he has taken that opportunity and run with it. Former AWL World Tag Team Champion, former AWL Intercontinental Champion, and now reigning and defending AWL Canadian National Champion. He is Triple
Crown. Kid Canada, former Grand Champion, Canadian Champion, Tag Team Champion, a Triple Crown wrestler in his own right. He lacked only the tournament, the New Year's tournament, to be a Grand Slam. So we got two of the best of their generation fighting for you in the main event, and that's what it's all about. The big maple belt. Now, I'm not going to make that work, am I?
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out Calgary from Nightingale from Canada, the most Canadian man in the world, Kid Canada! And his opponent, he is the reigning defending and defending Canadian National Champion, tonight making his first title defense, coming out of the independent circuit, the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic 2! This is an officially sanctioned Canadian National Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, the AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL senior official Joey Kenichi in charge.
Matt Classic 2, 52 wins, 43 losses. He is also at a win-loss ratio of +9. So +9 meets +9 for the Canadian National title in the main event anywhere in the world. But it's right here for you from the Greater Toronto area. 30 minutes on the clock, title match rules in effect. Sling blade and an attempt at a knee drop to start us off here. Kid Canada, sliding lariat. I'd say both these men very similar in style. They're both very technical, both very well trained. Of course, Matt Classic 2, trained by his father, the inventor of professional wrestling, Matt Classic. And Kid Canada, one of the last masters of the dungeon, trained by the first family of Canadian wrestling, the Hearts. Part of the last school, the last class, last graduating class of the dungeon, alongside names like Tyson Kidd. Another lariat. I love those kind of sliding lariats because you're using your whole body weight as additional momentum. Leaping knee. That's not a jumping knee, that's a leaping knee. Saruda never did that. Uh-oh, going for maybe the most Canadian submission. No, he's not. He stomps at the knee, but that's going to be part of setting up for that sharpshooter. All Canadians are born genetically knowing how to do the sharpshooter. They make you demonstrate the sharpshooter as part of the Canadian citizenship test. Not many people know this. Mainly because I just made it up. Oh, wait a minute! Cross body block! I thought he was just showing off getting into the ring. 1, 2. 28-20. Right hand. Oh, wait a minute, going down into the reclamator. That's what we're going to call that move now. We're going to try and reclaim that. That modified label lock. DDT blocked. Both these guys so technically sound. It's going to be a match of counter wrestling. It's going to be a match of who makes the first mistake. It's going to walk out of here with the Canadian National Championship. But there's that spear. Spear, 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 spear. 1, 2. 27:40 remaining. These AWL wrestlers, they come out of the gate. Canadian Crunch into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Canadian Crunch, not enough. The fans already chanting, "We're not worthy," and I agree. Elbow drop from the top. We are not worthy, but we are blessed that we get to see this kind of professional wrestling each and every week in the Animated Wrestling League. Give us a subscribe so you never miss an episode here in Canada at AWL Strong and Free, or over in Japan for AWL Hontai. Duck under, going up and down. Matt Classic lands on his feet, looking for a neck breaker. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does. It's the neck breaker, the part of the 2015 bumper crop of rookies. Matt Classic 2. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, downward spiral right into the middle turnbuckle. Obviously some padding there on the turnbuckle, but that's still a solid steel ring right behind it. Oh! And it looks like Matt Classic strategy becoming available to us now. And as we hit the hour of power, I can tell you we will stick with this match for its duration, however long it lasts. Ooh! Cross body block now. Has those bike racks that we call the crowd barricade, with just like a cloth slip cover over them with the black fabric and the branding there. So you go ribs first or stomach first into that. It is a bar of steel. Lifting knee right to the face, and remember the champion's advantage on the outside. Kid Canada cannot win the title out here, but he can do a lot of damage. We've seen an increase in countouts here in the AWL. Oh, I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it didn't work. Kid Canada needs to get back. No, Kid Canada needs to get Matt Classic back in the ring. Calling elbow tie up, but wrong direction. Fortunately, Matt able to put the brakes on just in time. Kid Canada has a choice. He can wait, hope that Matt Classic doesn't take the easy way out, which I don't think he would. Or Kid Canada can leave the ring, break the plane of the ropes, reset the count. And that's what he chooses to do.
25 remaining.
All the time in the world as both men return to the squared circle. We are back where we started. Collar and elbow tie up, as it should be. Over the shoulder, inverted DDT. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, watching the action like a hawk. He doesn't miss anything, except when he does. Ooh. Matt Classic in trouble now. He needs to get out of that corner. He realizes it himself. He realized it well before I could say it. Jawbreaker by the challenger. Fireman's carry takeover. Just call that the Atmosphere. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. The most Canadian man with the most Canadian move. It's the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is locked in. The sharpshooter connects. Matt Classic with absolute... No, he's got to turn it over. He does. No way he was getting to the ropes. But wait a minute, now what? Stretching him like Stu would do. Hey kid, let me show you something. An elevated, augmented abdominal stretch by the last master of the dungeon. Oh, you can hear the groaning, you can hear the grunting as Matt able to reverse the curse and put some distance between himself and his opponents. The neck breaker was... No, another shot. Matt Classic wisely keeping his opponent off base. Drop kick into basement drop kick into the corner. Up, down, knee drop. And if he's not busted open under that mask, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. I will eat my Coke. My talk. I think is that what they call it? Talk? Kid Canada up to the top rope, and no, thinks better of it. He's yelling to Classic, get back in and fight. Fight like a Canadian, which means nicely. And with systemic problems, let's not kid ourselves. The leg drop does not connect on the outside. That'll really ruin you, Tuckus. Right hand to the midsection, collar and elbow tie up, and roll back in. Now Kid Canada with an option here. He can take the rest of the 20 count. Catch his breath if he needs to. He chooses not to. Spin. Oh, forearm strike, back elbow. Canadian crunch! Canadian crunch! Canadian crunch! 1, 2... New champion! Kid Canada is the Canadian National Champion again! Holy crap, says the audience, and I do not blame them. That was an excellent technical wrestling showcase from two of the best in the world. Oh shit, not a... Get back to the ring, get back to the ring, get back to the... Damn it, Bullet Club! Have they not learned their lesson? Bullet Club Gold, specifically, it looks like the Switchblade Jay White attacking our brand newly minted AWL Canadian National Champion. I can tell the title has changed hands, so are we gonna... No, do it. Yeah, do the
Ladies and
announcement.
gentlemen, your winner of this match and the new AWL Wrestling League Canadian National Champion, Tanaka. Where the hell is security?
I don't know. Are they on strike or something? This is ridiculous. Jay White, who's been a pain in the ass here in the Animated Wrestling League all season, has been a monster over in AEW, a Collision. Oh, not the full Blade Runner, but a downward spiral. Okay, twice in one night we've had somebody come out through the crowd. And at least in this case, it's people who actually work here. Oh! Nasty twisting cutter on the outside, the Bang Bang Gang. Matt Classic has been taken out. Oh no, they're going full Floyd. It's the baseball bat. Matt Classic trying to counter, Oh, come on. We gotta do something about this. This is ridiculous. I mean, I've heard rumblings in the backstage area that the roster is sick of these guys. The roster, I'm not going to say it. There's talk of collective action. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I can say right now. But Kid Canada fighting back, the new second-time Canadian National Champion. Now he's got the bat. Oh, swing and a miss. Shades of, unfortunately, the Toronto Blue Jays most of the time. Oh, and that's not a match. You're not going to get a fine for that. Kid Canada going up top. Might be thinking full dynamite here, but I don't think he's going to. Is he thinking high cross body? And some words for the rest of the Golden Guns. Rock Hard Juice Robinson, who's got a date with Razerwyng over Botsumania. Kick to the midsection, looking for the D. No, he's looking for the Fisherman Bust. No! Oh, this is the setup. He's looking Blade Runner, the Breathe with the Switchblade in the Golden Era. Oh, God. Do we have to actually end the show with that music? Cowardly. Out of nowhere after he's already wrestled a damn match. And now he's going to act like he actually won something. Okay, I've had enough of this. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Koridek Kimarida. Oh, come on!